Amitabha Buddha. A warm and peaceful welcome to all of you, my dear friends. Today, in this cozy space, let's together gently set aside the busyness of our lives. Let's forget about the unanswered emails, the upcoming appointments, the worries about work and family. Let's allow ourselves a moment of quiet, just to sit here, to breathe together, to listen, and to feel. I know many of you are in your 30s or 40s. This is such a colorful time of life, isn't it? We have our careers, our relationships, certain achievements. But sometimes, woven into all of that are big questions. Why have I tried so hard, yet still feel empty? Why does happiness arrive and then leave as quickly as the wind? Who am I, really, in this rushing stream of life? Today, I haven't come here to offer profound, complicated answers. I only wish to share with you 3 simple keys, 3 seals that the Buddha left behind. Just like an artist signs their work to prove it's authentic, the Buddha used these 3 seals so we can recognize the truth of our lives. These are called the 3 seals of the Dharma. It might sound strange, but in reality, they are as close to us as our own breath.
The first seal is impermanence. Impermanence, in the simplest terms, means everything changes. Nothing lasts forever. Look at this cup of tea in my hand. Right now, it's warm, its fragrance filling the air. But in just 15 minutes, it will be cool. This morning, when you woke up, the sun rose brightly in the east. This evening, it will set in the west, giving way to the night. Think about that brand new car you just bought. You love it, you wash it every day. Then, one day, a small scratch appears. You feel annoyed. But that is impermanence. The car will eventually get old, its engine will weaken. Or look at ourselves. Do you remember what you looked like at 5 years old? An innocent, carefree child. Then at 15, full of rebellion and dreams. Now, at 35 or 40, we are adults with fine lines around our eyes. This body is changing every second, every minute. Old cells die, new ones are born. The person we are today is not the same person we were yesterday. Hearing this, many of you might feel a bit sad. Oh, if everything changes and is lost, what's the point? But my friends, let's try to see this in another way. Let's be grateful for impermanence. Without impermanence, a seed would forever remain just a seed, never sprouting into a green plant. Without impermanence, a sad day would last forever and never end. When you are going through a difficult time, remember this saying, "This too shall pass." Impermanence gives us hope. It allows us to fix our mistakes, to learn and to grow. It is the very flow of life. Advice for practicing with impermanence. 1. Practice mindfulness with your morning coffee. Tomorrow when you drink your coffee, instead of scrolling on your phone, take just 2 minutes to truly experience it. Feel the warmth, the aroma, the bittersweet taste. Realize that each sip, each sensation is unique and will never be repeated. This helps you cherish the present moment. 2. Embrace the mantra, "This too shall pass." When a great joy comes, enjoy it fully and gently remind yourself, "This too shall pass," so you don't cling to it. When sadness arrives, breathe and remind yourself, "This too shall pass," to give you strength and keep you from drowning in it. 3. Look at old photos. Once in a while, open an old album photo. Look at yourself, your parents, your children through the years. It's a visual and emotional lesson in impermanence that helps us love the people in our lives more right now.
The second seal is unsatisfactoriness, or dukkha. When we hear the word suffering, we often think of something big and tragic, but in Buddhism, dukkha has a broader meaning. It's not just pain, but also a sense of unsatisfactoriness, a feeling of incompleteness, a subtle underlying stress in our lives. Have you ever had this feeling? You look forward to a vacation all year long, but when you get there, it rains, the hotel isn't what you expected, the vacation isn't as perfect as you imagined. That is dukkha. You send an important text message and check your phone every 5 minutes, your heart restless with anxiety. That is dukkha. You work so hard on a project at your company, but your efforts aren't recognized. That feeling of disappointment, that is dukkha. So why do we experience this? Because everything is impermanent, but we want it to be permanent, to be perfect, to be exactly as we wish. We resist the natural flow of life. And it is this resistance, this clinging, that creates friction, that creates tension, that creates dukkha. It's like trying to hold a stream of water tightly in your hand. The tighter you squeeze, the more the water slips away, leaving you with only an empty, tired hand. Understanding this isn't to make us pessimistic, but to help us recognize it and find a way out. Advice for practicing with unsatisfactoriness. 1. Play the name the emotion game. When you feel upset, instead of letting it overwhelm you, pause and try to name it. This is disappointment. Hello, anxiety. I am feeling frustrated right now. By simply naming it, you create a little space between you and the emotion, which helps you not be controlled by it. 2. Lower your expectations, raise your appreciation. Before a big event, instead of imagining a perfect scenario, try thinking, I will do my best and be open to any outcome. In daily life, instead of seeking grand gestures, practice appreciating small joys, a delicious meal, a fun conversation, the warmth of the sun. 3. Take a 5-minute breathing break. Whenever you feel stressed or overwhelmed, find a quiet corner, place a hand on your belly, and just focus on your breath for 5 minutes. Breathing in, you know you are breathing in. Breathing out, you know you are breathing out. This is the simplest way to bring your mind back to a state of peace.
And the third seal, the most profound one, is no self. This is the most unique key in Buddhism. No self means that there is no fixed, permanent, separate I. It might sound a bit confusing, so let's look at an example. Imagine a pizza. What is a pizza? It's made of flour, tomatoes, cheese, the farmer who grew the wheat, the person who made the cheese, the sunshine, the rain. If we take away all of those non-pizza elements, is the pizza still there? No. Pizza is just a name we give to a combination of many things that are not pizza. We are the same. What we call I or me, what is it really? Is it this body? But this body is made of the food, water, and air we borrow from the earth, and it's constantly changing. Is it our feelings? But our feelings come and go like clouds in the sky. Is it our thoughts? But our thoughts are endless and never stop. The self that we are always protecting is actually just a collection of ever-changing elements, all interconnected. It's like a river. You can't step into the same river twice because the water is always flowing. You too are a process, a flow, not a solid, unchanging statue. Because we mistakenly believe in a solid I, we give rise to my money, my reputation, my opinion, and we suffer when someone touches my things. Conflict, anger, and war all come from this. When we understand no self, we realize that we are all connected. It helps us open our hearts, to judge less, to be less selfish, and to cultivate compassion. Advice for practicing with no self. 1. Practice thanking the cloud. When you drink a glass of water, take a moment to think that this water was once a cloud, a rainfall, a river. When you eat a piece of bread, think of the farmer and the sunshine that made the wheat grow. This practice helps you see the magical connection between yourself and everything else. 2. Listen to understand, not to reply. In a disagreement, try for once not to win the argument. Instead, set a goal to truly understand the other person's perspective. Temporarily put yourself and your opinions aside. You will find your relationships become much deeper. 3. Perform an anonymous act of kindness. Do something small and kind for someone without them knowing it, without posting it online. For example, add money to a stranger's expiring parking meter, or let a driver who is in a hurry merge in front of you. This helps you experience the pure joy of giving, unattached to the self and the need for recognition. My dear friends, impermanence, unsatisfactoriness, and no self. These 3 keys are not a dry philosophy. They are an invitation to observe life with more open eyes, a more compassionate heart, and a more peaceful mind. Understanding these 3 truths is the key to unlocking the door to inner freedom. It helps us to cling less, to suffer less, and to live a more liberated and peaceful life right here in the midst of it all. I would like to conclude my sharing here today. I wish for all of you to always be at peace in your body and mind, and to find ease and joy in every moment of your life. Amitabha Buddha. Thank you.